What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. For those of you catching replay, though, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications when we do these live chats. You can take part right along with us. So this is part of the haul that we did that online shopping last week. So we've got Mancera Amberful, Nicolai, French Riviera, Riviera Verbena, sorry. Vertus Soul Patchouli. I hope Spencer's here for this because he's been asking me to buy this for a long time now. And then probably the one most of us are excited the most about, Franck Boclet Tobacco. I would say between this and Amberful are probably the ones I'm most excited about. We got 6 more fragrances. I'm probably going to do a fragrance haul with a few of those on a recorded video, and we might do the other ones on another live stream. I don't want to put too many together because it either A, makes for a really long live stream, or B, makes for a really long recorded video. So we're not going to do that. We're going to split them up a little bit. But I am wearing Kajal Icon Banger Alert. My God, so good. I've been smelling my sillage for a little bit. I'm kind of hoping it calms down a bit so I don't have the sillage blending with these other fragrances as we spray them. But if you haven't tried this, medley of fruits and citruses, powdery sweet, a little touch of spice, musk. So good. Such a great fragrance. I'll put that right here. For those of you that saw the blue fragrance video today, fun fact, I had a few people criticize me in some form or fashion for not having Aqua Essenziale blue. Okay, fair enough. I get it because of over years of the content that is in this space. Some people have been conditioned to think you got to have the same 10 fragrances in every fucking video because there's channels that do that daily. And apparently that's viewers of theirs. And so I thought about it. And more than 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So it's like, okay, it's enough to, I want to take a poll with you guys live. Now, watching the replay, obviously, I'm talking to those that are here live. I want to know in the chat, should I now daily do top 10 fragrances and it be the same 10 fucking fragrances every day? Would you watch that to support the channel? Just do the same 10 fragrances every day. Because based on the feedback today, I'm not to feature new fragrances in annual topics. I'm to keep the same ones because, like, even the last comment was like, it's a matter of time before Seraphine Blue comes out your top 20. Y'all just about to turn comments off on videos. If it's just, I'm gonna just get stupidity thrown at me. Look, I try to not read the comments, but I can't help myself. I read my comments. It's my comment section, and majority are good people. You know, but there's them dumbasses that show up, and boy, they get on my nerves when they're dumbasses. So what do you guys think? Should daily I do that extra video? Because I could do it quick. I could do top 10 in like 5 minutes because we just run through them because it'd be the same shit every day. Same 10 every day. They're the top 10. They're the definitive top 10, and we're going to talk about them every day until people get sick of it. What you guys think? Troll back and get monetization out of it? Should we do that? What do you guys think? Let me know. Obviously, I'm being dramatic and having a little fun here. I'm not actually going to do that shit unless a bunch of you say I should. Then I totally will. So good to see everybody. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. Step off, baby ducks. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Step off, baby ducks. Exactly. First time ever I got the first thumbs up in here. I like to play like it's no big deal, but you know what? It feels good, as I always dreamed it would. Sin of the day, Dylan Blue. We could put Dylan Blue in that top 10 every day. That's one of the ones that's one of the first ones that came to mind. Glad you enjoying getting that first like. I'm glad you're here. Joel, the birthday boy. Everybody tell Joel happy birthday. It is his birthday today. Going to my birthday supper, but we'll catch the replay. We want to see how much you love the fragrance I suggested. So that one's going to be in a different video. That one's not in here. That one's in a different video, my man. That's part of it because we're splitting this into 3 different pieces of content because it's 10 fragrances. Or I could create a top 10 and do these 10 every day. I promise I'm going to let the joke die. It's already not funny, I'm sure. So, Joel, happy birthday, my man. I hope you have a great birthday dinner. Roy, good to see you. Kirk Johns, Gentle Fluidity Silver, super popular. Too late for a sleepy Norwegian today. I'll catch the replay in the morning. Have a great stream. You have a great night, Roy. Thank you. Come and say hello. Barry's wearing Cidrap Boise. Phenomenal. Burger Mask, I've never tried. Gion's wearing light blue intense. You can't go wrong there. Dior Homme Sport 2017. I'm doing well. I'm having a little fun with some of the dumb shit in my comment section. It's not hateful stuff. Like, people are being real serious, but it's kind of ridiculous. It's criticism. Like, they're criticizing me for it, but it's like nothing like hateful or anything like that. I'm just having some fun with it. I just think it's ridiculous. Halcyon Oud, I still haven't tried. No, I'm not going to do the heaviest one. Got to bounce early. Sean, I apologize. Maybe catch the replay. I don't want to do the heaviest fragrance first, because then my nose is overloaded by the heavy fragrance if I do that first. I like to go fresher to heavy. It's the way we always structure it. So I apologize, Sean. I love you, man. You're just going to have to catch the replay. Go handle things with your son, because, yeah, that's actually the last one that I'm doing. It's probably going to be like kind of saving the best for last kind of thing, because it's the one I think I'm the most excited about. And I think it's going to be the heaviest fragrance of the bunch, too. Coach Platinum, great choice. I haven't worn that forever. Especially Soul Patchouli and Riviera Verbena. Riviera Verbena, I don't know. It's either going to be that or Amberful. I guess it's probably best that I start with Riviera Verbena, because I'm sure that's the freshest fragrance of the bunch. Ventus Cologne, great choice. My favorite Creed. You talking about Super Ligera, the new one? Because when you say A Blanche, like most people in this chat have tried Edition Blanche, the EDT or the EDP, at least one of them. Are you talking about the new one? Dan, not the man. Another one wearing Drapoise. Great choice. Costa Azura. Oh, and French Riviera. Pff, bang, bang. Hitting us with the double barrel today. Great choices, man. Good to see you, sir. Kaylin, good to see you. ATH Blue Fever. It's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Dad. Blue Noir EDP. That's great. I don't know. I haven't tried that one from Cartier, which is a signature scent for years, but it's nowhere to be found now. What's going on, big dog? Freddie Mile. Geranium Pour Monsieur. Mr. M.A. Styles, do his workout elixir. Kevin, good to see you, sir. Light blue Italian love. Hell yeah. And then Escandalo, another one hitting us with both barrels here. Man, double whammy. Austin got another one wearing Drapoise. You guys are killing it. And wearing my Hoka Clifton 9s. I know the Hoka Cliftons are super, super popular. I don't have any Hokas. I just can't. They just don't appeal to me, you know? I know they're super comfortable. I've tried a few different models on, and they just didn't make me want to buy them, you know? Could y'all own two for Neil? Good to see you, sir. My man, getting ready for work, wearing Coach Green. I have never tried this Latafa Al Nashama. Yeah, I've never tried that one. Good to see you, sir. Black Orchid EDP. Have in my cart. Curious to see your reactions. So we're going to see here in just a little bit. Well, it's going to be a little while anyways. We got 121 in the chat in the first 8 minutes. I appreciate you guys. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. In just a couple of minutes, we're going to get started and get towards the bottom if I can. Kara, good to see you. Wearing Vibrant Summer. Somebody asked about you. I think it might have been Neil in the comments of the blue fragrance video, which I know you saw, and I saw your comment, but asked what your thoughts were on that fragrance. So it's ironic that you're wearing that fragrance. So Neil, I think it was you. So here you go. She enjoys it. She's wearing it. Creed Royal Oud. Ooh, flexing on us, huh? Millesime Imperial. Speaking of people flexing, geez. Made it on time today. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's in the mood for Absolute today. And refreshed after lunch with Seraphine Blue. Hell yeah. Another one wearing Drapoise. Again, I tell you guys, when y'all are going to make it a theme, clue me in. I'll do it with you guys. Lafayette Street from Bond number 9. Part of me wants to start with the Amberful. I know it's not the freshest, but it's probably the second freshest of the 4. I guess that counts for something, right? The Celle d'Issey, very, very strong. Smells like Old Spice Swagger shower gel. That's kind of fair. It's nothing special. It's nice. You know, I bought it. It's nice. It's okay. Never tried that. Dakota, good to see you. Olivier by Strangers Parfumery. And Cinnamite, Fresh Grass, and Tree Sap. So doing some yard work, huh? Fragrance Fraternity, Versace Eros Flame. Great choice. Oud Lemon Mint. You can't go wrong there. What's going on, Montrese? Don't change your ways. I'm never going to change. If people don't like the kind of shit I say, stop watching me. I'm not going to stop being myself. Does it cost me some viewers? Probably. I'm okay with it. I'd rather be myself and have the people that want to watch on a regular basis watch because they know they're getting the real deal, and I'm not fucking making shit up, you know? I'm not playing a role or a character. I'm just being me. I'd rather it be that, you know? If I was fake nice guy and played the game a bit more, I could probably be a bit bigger, you know? And I'm sure that I could be, because I'm a little polarizing. I understand, but fuck it. What's life if you can't have fun, right? Love the content you do, because every time is something new. I was joking. Like I said at the beginning, like I don't actually plan on doing it unless a bunch of you are like, no, totally do it. Then it's like, all right, well, shit, if y'all will watch, sure, let me make that ad revenue if you guys want to support, But yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Because if you've watched me enough to the point that you notice that that fragrance is missing, I shouldn't have to keep saying, when it comes to Aqua Cinziali Blue and Invictus Aqua 2018, that I'll always love these fragrances, but I need to mix it up sometimes, because there's always new cool shit that I'm trying that I want to recommend. And that's the case. I shouldn't have to say that every fucking time I do a blue fragrance video. I should not have to do that. Because the people that are criticizing me for it clearly watch enough that they know that. They've heard me say it before, because they notice these fragrances are not there to criticize me in the first place. So that's why I'm just kind of talking a little shit, having a little fun. It's nothing serious. It's really not. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to do what I'm going to do no matter who likes it. Some are going to like it and a few are going to criticize me. It's just what it is. It's the internet. I do live in a world of redundancy. There's so much back there. No, yeah, definitely not. Randy, you remember the title to the album, Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em? Why you got to do that to people? Why you got to take the crown, Randy? Best smelling guy in the chat, until someone wants to topple him with Vanilla Oud. That's, I think, the only one I'd say is better. No, that's a dub. That'd be pretty boring. You got so many good ones to talk about. I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just joking with you guys. I appreciate the feedback. I would, like I said, unless y'all just overwhelmingly are like, yes, do it, I'm not actually going to do that. Your video, do what you want. Amberful's an awesome fragrance. My top 3. Perfect for every summertime, in my personal opinion. So Selly actually sold me on this one. I was looking forward to getting it. He's very much told me it was like an amber citrus. Appreciate you, sir. I appreciate the compliment and the vote of confidence. Thank you very much. Troll back. Here we go. Now we're talking. He's like, nah, fuck that. Do it. My man. I appreciate that. Try it for a week. Yeah, we got a few of you getting on board. I'm not gonna do that shit. Maybe I'll do it one time and I'm a smart ass the intro and see how many subscribers I can lose. See how much I can fire the actual trolls up. Because God forbid I troll back, boy. If I make a video trolling commenters, I'd be the devil. Oh my God. Oh God, I would be just crucified for that shit. Maybe it'll get a lot of views. You never know. You never know. Yeah, troll back because it's entertaining. So like entertaining, a lot about good fragrances. You're my favorite show. That I do know, Kara. I do know that. I appreciate you. Sean with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, my man. Fuck the haters. Keep it real. Keep it changing. And keep taking my money in super chats and sub. Thank you, my man. It's time for us to get into it. We're 14 minutes in. Kathy, good to see you. Mancera Oud Lemon Mint, great choice. I think you're the second person in the chat with that. A lot of people wearing Cedrat Boisé today. Code Ice, I'm kind of jealous. I've always wanted to try that one. I want to see the top 10 oud fragrances to piss haters off every day on every platform. So thank you, Sean. I appreciate you for understanding, because it'd be different if it wasn't the heaviest fragrance of the 4, because I don't want to start with the heaviest one, because that's going to kind of fuck up my olfactory system a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it lingers, it'll stay, and then it'll start blending with everything else, because I know it's going to be the heaviest. The only other thing that's probably going to project as much as it's probably Sol Patchouli, and I'm doing that right before. I'm doing that third, because I know it's probably the second heaviest. It might be the heaviest. Who knows? Never heard of that one. Good to see you, Pop Sense. Yeah, like Jeremy does. Jeremy does that shit every day. More power to Jeremy. It works for Jeremy. Is the person who's conditioned people to think that's cool. Same shit every day. You know what I mean? So more power to it. Works for him. Who knows? Maybe it would work for me. I highly doubt it, but it works for him. I've heard it's pretty fresh too. Sold out now, and they canceled my order. Shit. Sorry to hear that, Randy. No, it would have been top 10. Be wild and do a top 12. Nice even number. Or do top 13. Top 17. I can't do it, though. My wife's been telling me for a couple of years now to let the comment section die. Stop reading them. I can't help myself. It's just like if I get a text, I got to read it right away. If I get a voicemail, I got to listen to it. This is why I turn notifications off on all the other social media platforms, because I'm going to have to just go check them over and over. That's torture. I just can't help it. It's a psychological thing. I just have to. So I'm skipping down to the bottom, guys. I apologize. Some great fragrance recommendations. I appreciate that, sir. I'm glad my opinion has helped you out quite a bit. That is a damn good one, too. Not the heavy relation to BR540 that a lot of people will make you believe. Not, at least I don't think so. So, all right. I'm skipping down. I'm sorry, guys. I know that sucks. Yeah, top 13.5. Exactly. Top 32, but don't go more than 4 deep each time. So, yeah. Crazy resales at double the price on it. So we're actually at the bottom. Let's get started. Screw it. I heard fresh enough. So we're starting with Mancera Amberful. Of course, I want to smell the freaking Mancera first. If there's a brand I'm most known for, I would say besides Zaharoff, probably, it would be Mancera. The bottle they use for so many different fragrances. That gold gradient. White label, magnetic cap, I'm sure. Beautiful. Their new atomizers are just so good. Oh, beautiful. Get a little spritz more. Oh, that is super fresh. That's very juicy, like lemon. At least that's what I get out in the air. Let some of this alcohol dissipate. And waft it at myself at the same time. This is nice. Oh, very juicy citrus. Smells familiar, though. It doesn't smell unique, I gotta say. It smells really, really good. Just not unique. There's a dry, woody element in the backdrop. There's juicy citrus, but there's something that dries it out as I sniff. And it smells a little bit woodsy. And there's a light warmth. I'm sure that's that amber tone that Sally was mentioning to me. It's simple, yet effective. It does smell really good. Oh, you can just spray this for whatever. It's not special, though. This is not a special fragrance. It's $109. You could probably wait and it'll get a little bit cheaper, but not much because they did raise their prices. So that means discounters are naturally going to charge a little bit more because they're paying a little bit more to get the fragrances now. So expect around $100 to be the norm from discounters moving forward. I would think with Mancera, the days of 70 and 80 are going to be less and less. This is nice. It's not real spicy or anything like that, but it manages to be warm. There's a dry, woody element here. Very juicy lemon-like citrus. It's really good. It is not outstanding. Don't think a 9 out of 10 is coming because it is definitely not. It's solid, though. I forgot to do a screen share. Let's pull these notes up. I do like it. Citrus, fresh, woody, spicy, sweet. Japanese yuzu. Okay, so it's yuzu, not lemon. Kind of smells lemony. Calabrian bergamot, pink pepper, Indian nutmeg. So there's the dry woodiness that I'm talking. So nutmeg is a dry, woody, spicy smell. I've always equated it to that. Amberwood, so there's more of a, there's your warm amber, additional woodsy tone. Patchouli, violet, more amber. And tree moss. Really, I don't get a whole lot of earthiness here. Faint, but, and violet kind of surprises me. I don't get anything floral. A little hint of powder, but I wouldn't have guessed a flowery note of any kind. 7.7 out of 10, 39 ratings. I think that's a good range right there. Because I'm kind of thinking 7.75. I'm kind of right in line with this average rating. Like, it's very good, bordering great, because it's not unique at all. It doesn't remind me of anything distinctively, but it does have a familiarity to it. It is just a nice, solid, warm citrus. Anybody rating it similar to something? Ganymede? No. Aventus? What? What? Aventus? No. Who put that? More than one person did that. Aventus. I would agree with Ganymede a little bit more than Aventus. And even Ganymede, I think, is a little bit of a reach, but not as much as Aventus is. Tarothi Blue, a little bit of Limensite. Okay. A little bit, but it doesn't smell like Tigar. It doesn't have that level of spice. That's why it's familiar. It's kind of a Tigar-ish, but I wouldn't say it's exactly Tigar. But that does make sense that this is Mancera's Tigar. Okay. Fresher, not near the level of spice. I don't get a bunch of Ambroxan, so there's differences, but similarities. Similarities, okay? It makes sense. Instead of grapefruit, it's yuzu. A little bit of a lemony smell instead of grapefruit. But there are some similarities here. Okay, that's why it was familiar. That makes sense. Makes sense. I would say like 50%. 50, 60% similar to the Tigar family, that profile. Maybe there is a little bit of Ambroxan in here. Amberwood. Close enough. It is getting better. Dare I say 8 out of 10. We're going to bump it that quarter a point. Instead of being bordering great, it's great. It's getting better as it settles. Obviously, we're far from the dry down. It is really good. It is really good. I would say there is some level of redundancy to the Tigar family. So if you have a few fragrances that smell of that profile, there's going to be a little bit of redundancy here. While it's not exact, there's similarity. I do think there's similarity here. Aventus, that's such a reach to me. I don't agree. It's good. I'm going to go with 8 out of 10. Great. 8 out of 10, great. Final answer. Mancera Amberful. It is a solid pickup. I'm sure it's going to perform well. Most Manceras do. This is super versatile. You could wear this for anything, every day. It could have went in today's video. It does. It falls into the blue category, I think. Yeah, I would classify it in that. Yeah, this could have went in today's video. I don't think it's a must-have, though. I don't think you got to rush out and get it. Maybe wait, see if it jumps under $100. Maybe snag it then. I do like it, though. Mancera Amberful. Definitely an 8 out of 10. It's a good one. Let's bust open this zero sugar Sprite. And then let's get caught up on this chat before we dive into another one. My apologies. I agree French Riviera is still the best, but it blows my mind that people like to wear Oud Lemon Mint in the summer. It's way too creamy for me. Very, very creamy. Thick, creamy, heavy, woody fragrance. I find it's a little too much for high heat, but your summer might not be full of humidity like mine is. If it is, you bout it like that, I guess. I don't know. I think it's more of a spring and fall fragrance, but, I mean, a lot of people seem to enjoy it in the summer. I'm in the minority, apparently. Slap that like button. Let them know, Newton. I know you were paying attention for sure. Post top 10 fragrances with the different topics, yet each spot is just Aqua Sentiali Blue over and over again. I like how everybody's giving that vote of confidence to French Riviera. It might be a pickup for me, especially, it falls into the family. It does remind me a bit of Limensite. Probably leans more Limensite than Tigar, honestly. Greenly. I don't get any, like, I know they got tree moss and everything listed, but I really don't get any green facets. Not much. A little hint of earthiness in the back, but nothing I wouldn't call a main accord green. But I mean, to each their own. It smells like some's coming out more and more because you got the amber wood. So, I mean, sometimes it just smells like a warm ambroxan. Sometimes it's much more woodsy. Amber wood can do a few different things, but they're in the same family of accords for the most part. Ambroxan's typically a little bit fresher, a little bit more musky and aromatic. God of Zion, 4th straight day. Kicks Griffey, my man. Alexandra Isola di Santorini, inspired by Isola Blue by Raja. Kicks Griffey approved. FWO Wolfpack for life. Looking forward to my gin tonic bottle arriving Thursday, allegedly. Yeah, you got to throw that allegedly in there. You're definitely smelling fantastic when you get that damn fragrance, and that is so good. The Nigerian giant Omas has blessed us with his presence, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan, I hope you're doing well, my guy. Wearing Carnet Sal Le Mans. I believe Justin has that one. I want to say he's got that one. He's the only person I think I've ever heard speak on that one personally. It leans a tad masculine, but there's fragrances that I know you have that are more masculine than this. You wear Bad Boy Cobalt. That's more masculine than this. And that's not a super masculine fragrance, but comparatively. Kara, if you're interested, green light go. Try to sample it first if you can, though. Try to sample it first. I got to say that Amberwood's kind of taken hold of this. It's kind of a vice grip on this profile now. It's getting a little bit more synthetic. I like it. It's good stuff. Elysium Parfum. Go and see Steve-O tonight. I hope you have a good time, man. No, I need to go to Walmart after this. So I stopped at Five Below in the shopping mall across the road from the property and grabbed 2 zero sugar Sprites. They only had Coke products, and I wasn't buying Diet Coke. So I got some zero sugar Sprites because I'm picking up a 6-pack of these at Walmart anyway. I do like zero sugars. I always get 2 Diet Dr. Peppers and 1 zero sugar Sprite just to mix it up. So I'll be going to grab some of those in a little bit. Need some more. Me and my dog need some more eggs. I need my brown eggs and her Eggland's Best eggs. Yes, my dog eats Eggland's Best scrambled eggs. First meal at breakfast and dinner. When I eat my egg, she has to have an egg. It's a thing. We started that when I started prep at the beginning of the year. So that's a thing. She gets like frustrated if I don't scramble her an egg. She will fuss me and her mama until she gets that scrambled egg. So we've had to adjust her diet for scrambled egg, 1 whole egg. So she loves it. But I get her Eggland's Best. I don't get her the great value eggs. They're still bleached eggs though. So probably should do the brown eggs, but this way I can get her the 1 extra large egg so she can have a bigger 1 egg, you know. But yeah, we're gonna be heading to Walmart in a little while. You know, the funny thing is you keep typing that, and I'm curious on why. How many times do I need to acknowledge it? Because I've acknowledged it. I talked about how, yes, and I mentioned how it's not that close to Baccarat Rouge 540 like 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago or something like that. I think it was like 20 minutes ago. It was before we dove into the first fragrance. So I'm curious, Sai, why do you keep typing that? Gotta ask. I'm in Ireland. No trouble with humidity. Oh, yeah, so a little different then, yeah. For sure. Soleil d'Italy or d'Italy, however you like to say it. That is a beautiful fragrance. Last time I wore the heat, patchouli and oud got strong in the dry down and made it too much for me. Yeah, for sure. Honor and Glory, layered with Club de Nuit limited edition parfum. I mean, I can kind of see it, but I still think it's kind of a reach. I think it's as much greenly as it is Ventus, is what I'm thinking right now. Oh, definitely French Riviera. French Riviera is my number 1 fresh Mancera. No matter what fresh Mancera you put versus French Riviera, I'm gonna pick French Riviera. Oh God, leather tobacco is way more like crazy, assertive, powerful, super uber masculine compared to Triumph Bacchus. Yeah, it's not even close. Indeed. I don't know. I'd like to get it. I have no idea when it's coming. Oh, so that's true. I haven't seen your name a bunch of times. So yeah, Omas is a very dear friend of mine. He's been on the channel many times. He does content. Check out the Giant Connoisseur on YouTube. He has his own fragrance channel as well. His name's Jordan, as you can see by his name here. That's his other profile, but he has a fragrance YouTube page called the Giant Connoisseur. Subscribe to the Giant Connoisseur. That sounds terrible. So, see, now everybody's going to run with that whole Hawass thing. Lamar Revisit. Whenever I wear it from time to time, you want me to re-review it? My feelings haven't changed. I don't re-review something. My feelings typically don't change unless they get better. I usually don't fall out of love with something that I feel so strongly about. I research the hell out of them before I buy, though. Only been disappointed a couple times. I love blind buying. It's exciting, as do I. Prairie Farms has great eggs, but they ain't cheap. Dutch, what's going on, man? Gallagher Aqua Rose. I've never tried that one from Gallagher, but I like the name. I appreciate that. I'm glad that's worked out. Spice Bomb Fresh. Hell yeah. Excellent. You get a soft live stream clap. I've never tried Ivory Root. I have not, but I like the name. Appletini. I like the name. All right, so I'm going to skip down a little bit, and we're going to get into another one. That's not for me. I mean, he's asking you, Jordan. That's up to you to talk about that shit. I ain't saying shit. Random question, but can you buy egg whites in bulk besides in the quartz? No. They're going to be in the quartz. They're going to be in the quartz. Bob Evans. Get the Bob Evans ones. That's the only actual. The rest of them have additives and shit. Like the egg beaters ones, that's not what you think it is. You would think those are the way to go. If you notice when you pour the egg beaters ones out, they're yellow. They have added calcium and added this. There's all kinds of additives. Get the Bob Evans ones, liquid egg whites. It's just the only ingredient is liquid egg whites. It's just separated yolk from egg white. Get Bob Evans. That's the way to go. Yeah, they're like $5 something at Walmart. The big cartons, I always have a few of them. I got 2 in the fridge right now. It's captivating fragrance. Noted. You see, Alexandria Blue Sapphire. Basically, and she ran with it. Yeah, that's why she's got the. She had her name changed to Coconut Girl, but now she just changed it to where it's just the coconut emoji in there. So he wears a Ventus. You need to go watch his episode of GQ at 10 Things He Has to Travel With from a couple years ago. Roman Reigns wears Creed Ventus. Hell yeah, Darren J. From New Orleans, are you ever out this way? I'll be there at the end of the month. I'll be home for a fantasy draft. Love the content. Send a day F Pour on Black. Love it. That being said, do you happen to know a higher quality fragrance that's similar? Looking to step my game up. No, if you love it, just keep enjoying it and just explore random things. Because no, I don't. Yeah, see, she's just got the coconut in there. Indeed. No worries. We didn't get to it yet, Spencer. I've been waiting to see your name. That one we're doing third. So we're actually to the bottom. So now we're going to get into Nicolai Riviera Verbena. This is a 30 ml. This was a John C. recommendation. John, I don't remember if I saw you in the chat or not. Let's get this damn thing to slide out. Here we go. Comes with a little card. Has a little magnetic flip box. Come on out. Slide out. So here we have it. Riviera Verbena Eau de Toilette. So it's going to be nice and fresh. Stock bottle. Basic stock cap. For being niche, they sure cheapened out on the presentation. They definitely did. Atomizers lined up at least. Good atomizer too. Ooh, petitgrain, lemongrass, or lemon verbena. Oh my God. Oh man. And this was over 100 for this 30 ml. And it was so worth it. Oh my. What a pure delight. This blows Amberful out the water. I'll tell you that right now. It's a juicy, very authentic, photorealistic lemon, green, grassy, slight zest type of smell. So fresh. Oh, man, that is so good to smell. 9.5 before we go any further. I ain't giving it no 10, but about as close as it gets. This opening, it's in the vein of Creed Original Vetiver. It's in the vein of Aqua Celestia Forte without the mint. It's in the vein of Banana Republic Vintage Green. Like all these fresh green citrus fragrances. In the vein of Aqua di Parma Colonia Pura. But better than all of them. Better than all of them. Slide your ass on over. Wearing that tomorrow. We can talk about it with the bottle being right there over my shoulder where you guys can see. I can't believe, because my favorite Aqua di Parma fragrance is Colonia Pura. I listed my favorites of these profiles. Vintage Green from Banana Republic. Creed Original Vetiver. I love Original Vetiver. I've been putting off getting a bottle forever. I got a 10 ml again recently to hold me off. It's my second round of getting a 10 ml. Aqua Celestia Forte, my favorite MFK fragrance, my favorite spring fragrance. You take the mint away, it's very similar. Obviously, that's lime with mint, but there's a strong similarity there. Oh, God, John, if you're here, what a recommendation. What a recommendation. 8.2 out of 10. Yeah, no shit. So there is mint in here. It's not that minty. Very green. Citrus, fresh green, spicy, woody, curly mint, lemon, lemongrass, lemon petitgrain, black currant, grass, thyme. Now you see that green grass smell I was talking about. Vervain, cologne, it does not, it's lift. That's what's kind of giving it the brightness, but it doesn't smell synthetic. I'm kind of surprised to see cologne. Egyptian jasmine, absolute, vetiver, patchouli, white musk. I bet it has a lot of the relations of stuff that I said. Nobody put any similar stuff there. Minty, grainy citrus all the way for those scorching hot summer days only. I agree with that. It's not as minty as you would think, though. It's getting a little bit, but it's such a fresh green and that cut grass smell, but quality stuff. And I mean, that may sound terrible to some of you, but if you smell this, I think you'll have a really strong appreciation for this fragrance. This is so, so good. This is a superior take on the citrus green profile. Ooh, some spices creeping in more, but it is mega, mega, mega fresh. This is phenomenal. John C., if you are here, please make your presence known. What a great recommendation. Thank you for suggesting this one. For those of you just getting here, not familiar, this is part of the fragrance haul when we went shopping online live stream last week, and I was taking recommendations of what to buy. John C. recommended this one to me. This is the one to beat. Now, this is only 4 of the 10. I kind of split it up because I bought 10 fragrances. It's just too many to do on one live stream. This is phenomenal. It's so good. I got a lot of running around to do tomorrow, and it's going to be hot. When I got in the car, when I left the gym today, it said 104 on the dash. It's hot right now. It's so hot. This is going to be so good for that heat tomorrow. Because it feels like temperature is 10 something every day because of the humidity and the heat index. It's scorching lately. It is getting mintier and spicier. This was well worth what I paid for it. And it's so strong. It was like a 3-spray, maybe 4-spray fragrance. I mean, Let me show you guys what it costed. Oh, so it was only 42. Okay, for the 30 ml. So I think the over 100 for the 100 ml is what it was. Yeah, 123 for the 100 ml. But the 30 ml was only $42. And I think 30 ml goes a long way for all of our collections. Everybody watching this has at least 20 fragrances, I'm sure. That's a large collection. 30 ml goes far with this. It is so freaking good. Again, juicy citrus, zesty, like the spice is creeping in more and more, giving it more zest, but very fresh green. Super, super fresh green. I'm sticking to 9.5 here. This is an outstanding fragrance. It does the profile that I like from so many others better than all the ones I like. Yeah, this is remarkably good. Great recommendation by John C. Like, ridiculously good recommendation. Impressive to me. All right. Not in a very long time. Not since I was young. Scott, long time no see. Hope you're doing well, man. There he is. This is the man that recommended the fragrance. Great recommendation. Holy shit, I should have bought the 100 ml. Yeah, he definitely hit me with the banger here. So, oh yeah, you saw. You saw. And see, that's my favorite Acqua di Parma fragrance. This falls into that profile, but it is a better fragrance. The Bishop. Good to see you, man. Uh-oh. What we got on the likes? So we got 183 as I look up currently. 94 likes. We can do better now. Can we at least get 100? At least. It's almost 50% engagement right now. I know y'all are better than that. It's strong to a very grassy green. All those green notes, super, super green. I mean, look at that note breakdown. I'm just going to point out the green stuff. Curly mint, lemongrass, petitgrain, grass, patchouli. That's all green notes. Because patchouli doesn't really, I mean, in the deeper dry down, I don't know exactly what the characteristic's going to be, but I don't have a strong earthy feel right now. But I definitely get like lemongrass, petitgrain, grass. Now it's starting to transition to a little bit more mint, but the opening was straight up lemongrass, lemon, petitgrain, and grass. Dominant. Like, I don't get any black currant. I don't get any of that tartness. So good. Man, this is so, so good. $42 for a 30 ml. It might sound like expensive because it's 1 ounce, but it's really not. And the quality here is superb, and it's powerful too. And it's an eau de toilette. It's bright. Very, very bright. Excellent choice, Keith. E, what's going on? Another one wearing Oud Lemon Mint. But I don't know what's winning here. Cedrat Boisé or Oud Lemon Mint. That's the two most worn fragrances in the chat today. Patricia de Nicolai, the perfumer, is very talented. I agree. Beast Mode fragrance. 10 hours. Took a shower. Still smelling. Noted. Hope everyone's having a good one. I am indeed. Hope you are also. Yeah, 30 mLs. That's definitely. I'm glad I didn't get 100 ml because it would just sit and go to waste. Because I may never go through this 30 ml, but I am 100% wearing it tomorrow. It grabbed me to that point. I'm so wearing this tomorrow. That's a lot of bottles. No, this is perfectly unisex. It's got some spice going on, but I don't think it's manly. I don't. No. Honestly, Kara, get this over Amberful. Yeah, get that over Amberful. If you like that kind of profile, this is the best version of this profile I've ever smelled. That's why I give it a 9.5. I got a bunch of fragrances that are kind of similar to this and they have a lot of these same accords, similar blend, but this is the one. This is the one. Yeah, I don't do a ton of those. I try to hold them close to the vest as best I can. Mike, good to see you, sir. So far, you missed a 9.5 out of 10 for the just blown away first impression I got from this, Nicolai Riviera Verbena. And then a solid 8 for Amberful. This is basically a yuzu lemon-like twist on the Tigar family. A lot of amberwood has set into this one. And that nutmeg's not making it really spicy, but it's giving a dry, woody facet. Like it falls into the Lemensité, Tigar, that kind of scent profile family without being exactly like that, but that's what it reminds me of. This is a really good release from them. It's just not special. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's great. It's just not special. Whereas this, and there's a bunch of stuff this reminds me of. It's just better than all of them. Reminds me of Acqua di Parma Colonia Pura. Reminds me of Banana Republic Vintage Green. It reminds me of a twist on Aqua Celestia Forte. Similar to those, but better than all of them. And one of the ones I listed, I listed an Acqua di Parma fragrance and an MFK fragrance here. $42 for the 30 ml. It was like 120 something for the 100 ml. Phenomenal. This was a recommendation by John C. here in the chat. Where to put me? I'd still live here if I was filthy rich. Hell yeah. Yeah, most of the Orto Parisi fragrances are crazy from what I understand. We're glad to have you here, sir. Sicily. Great. We got a lot of Mancera love in the chat today. I like to see it. Samping Electimus Imperium. That's solid stuff right here. Yeah, Dedrick would definitely like this one. This is shorts above the knees. This is be careful how you speak to him when he's wearing shorts above the knees. This is Hoochie Daddy shorts kind of stuff for Dedrick. Absolutely. I totally agree. Yeah, he would dig this. Next time we do a decant swap, I'm going to have to throw that in there. I'm going to have to hit them boys up with this. I definitely want to try it out. I saw Justin's first. Well, I had talked to Justin before he even put the first impression out, and I already got his thoughts on it. And I still want to check it out. I'm pretty eager to see what it's like. I will check it out at some point. Sooner than later, for sure. I would say within the next month, I'm probably going to get my hands on at least a decant. I definitely want to check it out. And this blows it out the water. This blows Vintage Green out the water. And see, this is the first time I've tried anything from the house, and I think I started with a really good option here. I mean, you might as well. Everybody else seems to either that or wear Oud Lemon Mint. That seems to be the two big hits in the chat today. Here's off your recommendations in the past 2 years, and 0 misses. That's impressive. It's impressive, all genres, Bob. So I appreciate the faith, man. Exactly. Watch how you speak to him. Talk to him nice. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I bought it when it was brand. I bought it from Macy's for retail, and I knew it was going to get cheap. I just didn't want to wait. I got a full review on it. It's kind of like a spicy Y, kind of like a more aquatic, spicy Y EDT. Like there's similarity, but it's almost like mixing Y with Invictus Aqua. Kind of what it is. Cedrat Boisé, hell yeah. Another one of my favorites. Also wore Cedrat Boisé today. So, yeah, Cedrat Boisé is the winner today. Too hot in my country. And see, too hot down here for me as well. I wouldn't wear that one right now. Can't go wrong with Leighton. That's my second favorite from Parfums de Marly. Torino 21 is another one that falls into a similar profile. Yeah, this is that family too. Paul, good to see you, sir. Boss Bottle Night, Smoky Bar Soap. Indeed. Scott, good to see you, sir. LeBeau Paradise Garden, it is fire for real. I agree. So let's dive into the Spencer special. Spencer, not so famous YouTuber, has been on me for quite some time. I would say at least a year to buy this. He really enjoys it. He's convinced I will like it. He knows I'm kind of a Vertus whore. Even though I don't like all their fragrances. I have Oriental Rose, and it didn't really grab me. But Vanilla Oud gives them the benefit of the doubt, you know. So I bought this for Spencer specifically. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to be mad at Spencer, you know. Because you can't be mad at somebody recommending a fragrance if you end up not liking it. But I just love their bottles. Love their bottles. Simple. Love the little slide off, you know, cut off corner that they even have on the box. Their magnetic caps. Let's give it a little spritz. Spray the line in the face. Big wide mist. We'll give them a spray and a half. That's quality patchouli right there. A lot of it too. Very green patchouli. Very green. Oh, it's a little astringent up top. There's like a fruit mixing with a lot of patchouli. Shit, Spencer, I get it now. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is way better than Oriental Rose. That's the last Vertus fragrance that I bought. And I was kind of like, it's all right. Never captivated me. I just kind of have it. Need to revisit. A little bit of spice, just a little. There's like a hefty dose of patchouli. I mean, patchouli's in the name. Should be patchouli dominant, right? It's a little bit fresher than I anticipated. By no means would I say this is something wear in the heat. I don't mean that kind of fresh. But it's not as like dirty and earthy as I thought it might be. It's a rather clean patchouli. Moist, damp type. A little bit of fruit, a little bit of spice. Pretty well-rounded, actually very approachable, like an easier patchouli to get to know. Some patchoulis are a little bit of a challenge, just like some vetivers are a bit of a challenge for some. I went through that for a long time. Let's pull this up and look at the notes. I've looked at them in the past. I just don't remember them. Highly rated, green, spicy, woody, sweet, earthy. It's not super earthy. Maybe as it dries, it'll get more earthy. Green notes, patchouli, iris, more patchouli, mimosa, marshmallow, more patchouli, civet. I can, like, the iris isn't heavy. Now that I know it's there, I can look for it, and it's a little bit, sure, but it's not you can tell it's more of a natural iris because it's not that waxy lipstick stuff. It's not that mega powdery stuff that you'll find in the designer fragrances. It's kind of got that slight violet smell to it. If anything, that's adding a little bit of like the earthy tone, like the root of the flower, very root, almost like vetiver mixed with iris. That makes sense. This is actually very wearable. This is like really good, Spencer. Excellent recommendation. I don't think this is too much to wear in the evening in the heat. Indoors, this is like something you wear to an event to stand out. That's likable but different. Like you can stand out with this, but I don't think it's a challenging wear. I think this is the kind of niche that somebody can dip their toe into stepping outside their comfort zone, but not far out of their comfort zone. Like if you like certain patchouli heavy designer fragrances, I think this is a natural transition into something like this. If you want to get a higher quality patchouli dominant fragrance, I think that's where this natural path goes. The iris is coming through more, and it is getting a little bit earthier, but it's still, I wouldn't call this challenging. Maybe and look, it's a different perspective because I've smelled thousands and thousands of fragrances. So somebody that smelled 100 might still find this to be super challenging. I don't know. But based on my experience, I don't think it's all that challenging. I think there's a real approachability and likability and something, again, you can dip your toe into if you want to step your game up a bit and you like patchouli. This is a solid 8.5. This is like a strong 8.5, 8.75. Since it's a strong 8.5, we'll go 8.75. This is really, really good, Spencer. I wonder what's comparative to. Crush on Me, I'm not familiar with. I know of it. I haven't smelled it. Niche Emirati Vintage Castle. Never even heard of that fragrance. Green, but not too green. Sweet, but not too sweet. That's a fair assessment. It's there, but not too strong. It's boring, but so I don't think it's boring. People love it on me. It's a 10. That's an interesting assessment. I don't disagree with him for most of it. Gorgeous, intoxicating mist, sugary notes from patchouli. Reminds me of Crush on Me, but lighter, crispier version. Delicious. Very interesting take on patchouli. Green patchouli, yeah, I agree. It's not super dirty and fresh. Love it. Good performance. Love that. See how these are like not hateful bullshit written reviews? Just saying. Patchouli, herbal green, earthy, dusty, smooth, powdery iris, and it's not super powdery. It's a little touch, just pinch. Maybe it gets more powdery as it dries more. Tiny touch of civet, hint of civet. I don't even get any civet yet. Didn't mean to rhyme, just kind of worked out. Recipe for a masterpiece. Nice patchouli, smooth out the iris note. Get a touch of sweetness from the marshmallow, just a pinch of animalic vibes from the civet. It's well blended and smells good. I think any patchouli lover would like this perfume. I agree with pretty much everybody I've read. Every single thing we've read just now, I agree with at least the majority of everything each person said. Bravo, everybody on this page. Bravo to each of you. If any of you are watching or happen to see this in the future, bravo to all of you making this an enjoyable experience on this page. I agree with them. I agree. And look, 8.5, that's pretty close to what I was thinking. I'm bumping to 8.75 because I'm saying it's a strong 8.5. So we give that extra quarter point. This is a great recommendation, Spencer. My apologies for taking so long to get to it. It is really good. It was like 140. Yeah, 133. So there you go. For anybody that's interested, there are links down below in the description. If you're interested, I would recommend sampling. But if you want to get a bottle, you wild blind buying freaks like me, it's a good one, Spencer. Another great recommendation. This is something to wear out on an evening event. It doesn't have to be formal. Just something that's not just going on a date with your woman. You know, something to do where it's not a casual night out playing fun and games kind of thing, where it's a little more semi-formal at least. Not necessarily formal, but definitely works formal, but semi-formal. Patchouli lovers, designer patchouli lovers will like this. Niche patchouli lovers might find it boring, like the one person said, but smells great. Probably does get compliments. I mean, it's got personality, but not a strong personality where it's just a super outgoing, fun-loving type. But it's got a very distinctive and strong presence to it. That makes sense. Let's get caught up on this chat. I don't like to wear it in super high heat, but I mean, I would have rocked it. I'd have just did a couple of sprays. I'd have rocked it if everybody would have told me. Wearing Tiger, great choice. No, Louisiana. I live in the Panhandle. I don't live in South Florida. I live in the heat and humidity I get here is what I grew up in South Louisiana, and what I was living in Southeast Texas. It's where I live is pretty much parallel to the other two of the other three places I lived. So the other place was Colorado Springs. It's different. But in Sugar Land, Texas, and home Louisiana, it's pretty much the same. The difference is they were a little hotter because there was no breeze coming off the water. The water's right there. When I tell you guys I'm 3 minutes from feet in the sand, the water's right there. The Gulf of Mexico is right there. Yeah. So, you know, I would dare to say, no, that's too far. I was going to say maybe Mark McGwire in his prime could hit a baseball to the water from here. No, it's a little further than that. But yeah, the point is, there's always a little bit of a breeze. So even though it'll feel like 104 over, if it's 104 here, it's like 110 in Homa without the breeze. So it's like scorching. When I go back home to Homa, Louisiana at the end of the month, it's going to be just dreadful. People's yards are going to be dying. That's what happened last year. Everybody's grass was dying and shit, no matter how much they water it, because it's just cooking all day, baking in the heat. You also, everybody wore Cedrat Boisé today. Go ahead with your bad selves. Huh? So we got one more. Franck Boclet tobacco. The one I'm anticipating smelling the most, and we've had some pretty good stuff so far. This one got some changes. It's going to be a nice ride. I would assume with Vertus, I expect a little bit of nuance. So patchouli. Oh, I don't like. I know you meant oud, not mud, but no, I don't like it more than vanilla oud. No, I have not. Want to be unforgettable came back and stopped at Frag Buy. Yay! Don't forget to use my link. Hook a brother up. I mean, it is getting earthier. The patchouli is the star of the show. I mean, it's not in the name for just for the hell of it. Ombre Sultan, yes, man. I've heard so many good things about that. Is there a dupe that smells like loam but lasts longer? Anybody want to weigh in on that? Because my recommendation is get loam and just respray. Oh, it's earthy. Probably as it dries, it's going to get a bit more earthy. I don't find it super earthy. It's not. When I say earthy, there's fresh earthy, there's dirty earthy. I think it's in the middle. It's not super dirty, but it's a little fresh. I think it kind of falls in the middle. I have. Very floral, very feminine. Immediately ordered a bottle. A little metallic. It's definitely metallic too. Lactonic. Could y'all own 3? Hell yeah. Great stuff. So let me get on down a little bit. I'm excited for you to smell it as it gets into the mid and dry down. Well, I'm going to have it on the rest of the night. I'm not going to be taking a shower for at least 2 or 3 hours. So about 3 hours because I still got to go to Walmart after this. Second favorite Acqua di Parma. Oh, you don't like Fico di Amalfi? Really? I would say Arancia di Capri. The orange dominant fragrance, probably my number 2. In the Blue Mediterranean line. Let me pull it up for you. I got a bunch of the Blue Mediterranean fragrances. There it is. Whoops. Right here. A lot of orange. Zesty spice, like cardamom and orange. A lot of it. It's a spicy orange. Like they don't list spicy, but it's spicy. Very zesty orange. Yeah, it's really, really good. This is really, really, really good. If you gotta like orange, obviously. Yeah, it's amazing. Don't let that rating fool you, which is still a good rating. It's just not a phenomenal rating. But yeah, I love this one. Another really good one, Chinotto di Liguria. There it is. Chinotto di Liguria. Another very good one. Little floral and fresh, zesty green, citrus. The Chinotto gives it a little bit of a bitterness to the green and the citrus and everything. Just a little bit. It's nice. It's relatively unique. This one's really good too. A little different. Doesn't smell like a bunch of other things. Let's see if anybody relates it to stuff. I don't think it smells like Eau Sauvage personally, but I could see why they're related because of the greens. But there's another one's pretty good. Arancia di Capri, it would be the safer choice. I think, anyways. Yes, sir. Eros EDT, drinking a chai latte and smoking a cigar. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? We're about to find out about that. We're about to get into that. Back to back, I made it. I'm getting better. And we're still going to be here for a little bit, too. We still got one more fragrance. Downtown Deja Vu. Hell yeah. Yeah, day 3 is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh, well, yeah, that's the one for you then, Austin. It's one of the best orange citrus dominant fragrances I own. That's why I went to that, because I don't have tons that are just like orange heavy. That one specifically is really, really good. Barouge Sillage. Oh, great choice. Great choice. Verbena Frags 122 for a 3.4 ounce. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not crazy. 30 ml is all you need, though. 30 ml is all you need. So with that, it's time. And no, it's not Vader time. It's Franck Boclet tobacco time. I'm so excited. So affordable, too. It was like $76 or some shit. Not crazy expensive. Wow, this bottle's nice. Nice. This bottle is super nice. So heavy. Love the contour. Look how friggin' dark that juice is. Shit. I like it a lot. Click strong into place. Atomizers lined up. Mediocre atomizer, but that's okay. I get that slight relation to tobacco vanille, but I still don't think it's directly tobacco vanille. I get it out in the air. I understand. Ooh, I know what you mean about the chai tea. Is there a tea note in here? Because it does have this herbal feel. And not just tobacco either, like this green herbal feel. Well, that's relaxing. That's a soothing tobacco. It's a laid back. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a bit more dark and rich and heavy. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be. It's not any heavier than Sol Patchouli. It's just enough spice. Man, this is so good for the money, especially. I do get tobacco vanille here, though, but there's differences. It's almost like a strong twist on tobacco vanille. Look at that curvature of the bottle. I just noticed interesting curvature to it. Let me block me out so it'll focus. But see that curvature? It's kind of weird. Heavier on one side, slopes down. It does it on both sides. Interesting contour. Oh, that is enjoyable. Some of these notes. Talk dirty to me, but not too dirty. Highly rated. Sweet, spicy, fruity, gourmand, woody plum. Wouldn't call it super fruity. Tobacco, ginger. Tonka bean, cedarwood, clove, smoke, vanilla, benzoin, vetiver, amber, musk. Nothing. There's a bit of an herbal facet. I guess it's the tobacco. There's no tea note. It's rich, but still kind of airy and fresh. Like it doesn't come across as like it's really weighing down on the skin. It's not wearing heavy. I feel like it doesn't have to be strictly cold weather here. I feel like it can be milder temperature as well, just not a lot of sprays. It's a little powdery, definitely very woodsy. I'm agreeing with their rating here. I'm kind of thinking 8 out of 10. It's not the most impressive tobacco fragrance I've smelled. Like, honestly, I like Creed Centaurus better than this. I think that's even more wearable, but for the money, because that does matter, that does make this a pretty easy pickup. It does remind me of Tobacco Vanille, though. I'm sure, yeah, that's the number one thing. Now, Tobacco Rouge, not as much because that's a powder bomb. That's loads of powder. It's literally got powdery notes listed in the accord. Yeah, see, powdery notes. They don't even list powdery as the main. Like, powdery is what I would list as the main accord, or as they like to put it, just floral. But yeah, that's like super powdery honey tobacco. It's really good. It's just a powder bomb. Fade-on Tobacco Rouge, really, really good. I would say faint similarity to that because that's like super powdery, less spicy Tobacco Vanille. This is more like Tobacco Vanille with fruit. Well, dried fruit, so about the same then. I mean, it walks the path. It definitely walks the path. I would say every bit of like 80% similar. It walks the path. I feel like it's wildly redundant if you have Tobacco Vanille or a bunch of things that smell like Tobacco Vanille. That was my fear, but it's definitely well done. Again, I think it was like $76. $74.95. I was off by $1. It's $75 for 100 ml. It's solid. It's great fragrance. 8 out of 10. It is not the best fragrance I've smelled here today. It's on par with Amberful, but honestly, I think for the wearability of my climate, I would take Amberful over this. This is actually even though it's the same rating as Amberful, this is number 4 of 4. And it was the one I was the most excited about. It's not a bad fragrance at all. It's a great fragrance. This is something's got to take the caboose if we're going to rank them, right? It's so soothing and relaxing, though. This is a smoother, more calming take on Tobacco Vanille. This is calming. This is kind of mellowing my energy and my mood. I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, it's really like calming me. I do really like it. Yeah. 8 out of 10. It's not wildly impressive, but it's really good. Great choice. Noted. It's Veda time. I love how he always wore the gloves that made his fingers split into a V. May Leon rest in peace. I'm waiting to review this one. I'm debating on buying it. I love limited. This is the best fragrance I've smelled today. Recently, those orange creamsicle. Oh, excuse me. I don't see it's mellowed me down that much. I could go for a nap now. This fragrance is really, it's legitimately calmed me so much. It's brought my energy down. Like I have tired eyes now and everything. Like I can see myself. I have tired eyes now. It really winds me down. So I don't know if it does that to anybody else or if it will do that to anybody else, but Franck Boclet tobacco, maybe it's something to spray before bed. You know, who needs lavender when you have that? Or tea fragrances. I don't remember. I've smelled so many fragrances lately. Yeah. Yeah, Lolita Green Lover. Lolita Limpica. Let's see. Dry down on Franck Boclet tobaccos where it's at. Ooh. Ultra Red Man's good. I haven't worn it in a really long time. It smells just like Ultra Zest. Let's get those thumbs up. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of imaginary authors, I need to make this year finally try Memoirs of a Trespasser. Just saw it for $29. Let's get to the bottom here. So probably tomorrow I'm going to do a long form video, a recorded video with a few more. And then Thursday I'm not going to be able to stream. I typically don't stream on Wednesdays, so no stream tomorrow. Can't stream Thursday. And then Friday we'll be back. And I think Friday we'll do the rest. So I'm probably going to do three or four. I got them separated. It's either 3 or 4 in a video tomorrow, and then what's left we'll do Friday in a live stream. It's splitting into 3 videos because 10 fragrances. And, you know, got to break them down a little bit because they make for long videos, or if I have more than 4 or 5 in a live stream gets really long. Because I try to catch up with you guys the whole time. If I just did the fragrances, we can be done in 25, 30 minutes. It's really good for the money. I mean, $75. It's a really good fragrance. It is. It's a great price for it. It gets a stamp of approval from me. Yeah, you just go through my link, and anything you purchase, I'll make a small commission. And if you sign up for their rewards program, because you get points for every $1 spent, and you can use those points for free shipping, 10% off, $10 gift cards, $50 gift cards. Do it. Just sign up for it. I'm telling you. So you log in every time you're going to purchase something, and I'll make a small percentage if you make a purchase. If you happen to use any of the discount reward points, I'll make an even smaller commission. But I still get something. It's very small. Like when you use the points and stuff like that, the commission's on like 2%. It's still something because you're getting discounts, like the little bit of profits and stuff that goes towards commission. It cuts that down greatly. And it's still not a big commission without. It's only like 5% without it. It's nothing big and crazy, but it's high volume sales. A lot of people shop a fragrance buy. I'd be hard pressed. I've never asked, but I know my numbers, and I have to be one of their top affiliates in sales. Because you guys buy a lot of shit through my link. We're talking this year alone, over 6 figures in sales. Way over 6 figures in sales. You guys have bought a shitload of fragrances. My audience, not just you guys, the audience as a whole, has bought a shitload of fragrances through my links. And I'm thankful for that. I appreciate that. But yeah, I have to be one of their top producers. I won't ask because it really doesn't matter. But it's like some months it's like, whew, shit, y'all have bought a lot. Slow down. That's why I preach. Sample. You don't have to buy everything. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to make commission, but it ain't that serious. I don't want you guys to overdo it. Let's pace ourselves. Let's pace ourselves, guys. We don't need everything. I don't even need everything, and I'm reviewing this stuff. You know what I mean? So, but thank you for asking. I sure appreciate it. It helps support the channel. It is much appreciated. I love working with Fragrance Buy. I just renewed with them, working with them long term. I'm hoping to work with them forever. I love working with Fragrance Buy. They are high integrity. They do good business. They got great inventory that they try to re-up on a regular basis. They get new stuff before most. Most of the time, you can get it from Fragrance Buy before you can get it from most places. Not every time, not every fragrance, but most of the time. And they run good sales here and there for their certain holidays. The brand rep I deal with is my favorite of all the reps I deal with. I literally told him the other day he's my favorite. So don't let your head swell, but you're my favorite. It's just a great company. My favorite company I collaborate with, Fragrance Buy. I mean, George is my best friend. That's different, but Fragrance Buy. I love Fragrance Buy. I really do. That's why I buy so much shit myself from them. It's like I want to buy. I don't buy exclusively through them, but majority of the stuff I buy through Fragrance Buy. Like all the stuff here, I dropped almost 800, right under $800 the other day, and then a day later I bought 3 more fragrances. Those come in Savaggio Forte, Gentleman's Society Extreme, and Mugler Cologne come together. They come in. Let me check the shop app real quick. Check FedEx tracking. One sec. Friday. So they come in Friday. So we got those 3 coming too. We'll probably do that haul on Monday, the following Monday. Let's see, where was I? Back I was going from the beginning. Curious about Franck Boclet, Absinthe Crime, talked about. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried any of those. Happy Tuesday to you as well, Stephen. Good to see you. Good night to you as well. Thanks for coming and hang with us. I'm picking up the Acqua di Parma. That's where I got my bottle. You can get the 5-ounce testers for like $60, man. $78. My apologies. Yeah, 150 ml tester. They do have the cap. They come in a brown tester box. Most of my Blue Mediterranean fragrances are testers, all but like one of them. And I got like 7 or 8, maybe even 9. They've all been 5-ounce testers. I got one 75 ml tester, I think. But yeah, it's a shitload of fragrance. Average performance, 5 hours-ish kind of thing, you know. But you get a shitload of fragrance, high-quality stuff. One of the best orange-based fragrances I've ever smelled. This is a great spot to buy Acqua di Parma. They got great prices on this shit. To refine, this is what I do every time. And then I click in stock. For those of you that didn't know, you come right over here and you click in stock. We'll pull your comment down. See what we got. Which one we got right here? Bergamoto di Calabria, my favorite bergamot fragrance. This one's kind of expensive though. So full presentation's $95. The tester's $69. The only difference is the box. The box is the difference. $94.56 versus $69.13. Get the tester. Has the cap. See what I'm saying? Their testers are great prices. Colonia Futura. Where's Colonia Futura? There we go. This is my favorite, though. This is my favorite from them. Tester with cap, $55.96. And that's my favorite Acqua di Parma fragrance that I've ever tried. Citrus, fresh florals, light greens, clean musk. Well balanced. It's beautiful summer fragrance. I haven't worn it this year. I need to wear it. That's my favorite from them. They're both really good, man. And they're not redundant. I'm not encouraging you to buy both. I'm just saying they're not redundant. Rehan Cordova. Yes, but faint. I have it on the adjustable desk over here, the standing desk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Great prices. It's wild, Randy. It's wild, man. A lot of people buy through these links. Like, people get mad at me when stuff's out of stock. It's like, I can't help that. You know, oh, it's sold out already. I'm sorry. A bunch of people bought it. Like, a lot of these times, if y'all click a link and they'll comment it's already sold out, it wasn't when I put the link. People buy a lot of in this community. It's not just me that buys a lot of fragrance. A lot of people buy fragrance. I always forget to use your link. What? Damn it, Keith. The channel member, but you don't. Of all things, you're a freaking channel member and you forget. Come on now. Just spent $2.15 a couple. It's all good, man. Just click it one time for me. And make sure cookies are turned on, because then it'll stay in there for 30 days. Backing up any bottles. No, God, Dan, you don't need the backup bottle, man. I'm telling you. I do pretty well. I do pretty well with Fragrance Buy. It's a pretty good revenue stream. And it's a great company to deal with. All of you shop with them anyway. It's a good way to help support the channel if you're going to buy the stuff anyhow, you know. It's win-win-win. It's a win for them, win for me, win for you guys. Everybody wins. Polar Red EDP, I think, is the best one. Put in a good word for me. They're very selective, Randy. Me and Randy have had this conversation. They reached out to me a couple years ago. And we didn't get together at first. I went with their competition for a little while. Yeah, look, not everything's perfect, but more times than not, their customer service is great. It depends on the situation. I know Hoffman had an issue with shit getting stolen, and they refunded him even though he didn't have the package protection, but they're not letting him purchase anymore because they don't want to run the risk. Language of Glaciers, a lot of bangers from Fragrance Buy. They're awesome. And they have their unique boxes. Yeah, they package well. I hate the packaging, peanuts, but it's a good thing. So this package came with packaging peanuts and those cylinder, like, inflatable bubble things, like a lot of it. Like, it was even more packaged than usual this time. Yeah, it is a lot to dispose of, but it's well packaged. Your shit is taken care of in transit. You gotta give it to them. Levi's has. So somebody mentioned it earlier. Yeah, Eau de Mayo. I've seen the pictures. That's wild. I have done those. You just got to search for them and go watch the videos, man. TLTG and type that topic. The search bar is your friend, Ben. Good to see you, Chris. Luciano Coastal Breeze came in yesterday. I'm loving it. It's really close to Pacific Chill. The quality's not the same as to be expected, but they got the profile down pretty well. That's happened to me when I was live. It's like, y'all assholes don't buy all these testers, and bought all the testers, and I had to buy the full presentation when the live stream was over. That's happened to me. And I literally say, you assholes don't buy all this shit now. And do. It's happened. It's happened a few times. It's all good, but it's like, damn it, I didn't want to pay the extra $18. I wanted the tester too. You know, it happens though. 124, we hang out for a little bit longer. A lot of people it's kind of mixed emotions with that one. Why Sell Myself Le Parfum is pretty damn good. I've never even looked into them outside of hearing Dedrick talking about them. So I don't have Morocco Rose. I have Oriental Rose, and it didn't really impress me. I believe this was called Oriental Rose. I'll have to do a video on that. I got to put some thought into it because I do have some. None that are jumping off the page. Haven't been around the community much lately. Got to get that hop, skip, and jump back in my review game for the next few hours. Well, you go handle business, Randy. I appreciate you, my man. I'm going to have a package heading your way tomorrow, if you don't mind. So I have it fresh. Text me your address so I don't have to go scrolling for it. Text me an address. It's just easier than me having to scroll back God knows how long in either our text or our group chat. It'll just be faster. I sure appreciate it. I'm going to make some decants for you and get them out tomorrow. I got a bunch of packages going out tomorrow. All the member stuff, your decants. Got something going to Kix Griffey. Got all kinds of shit going out. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did you get both? You wild, man. All right, y'all got to head back. Cardio. That man is in prep right now. Go do your thing, Mike. I like Assad Zanzibar. I think it's a nice tropical powdery coconut fragrance. Smoked tonka beans, roasted tonka beans is the way the vanilla and incense come off to me. It gets mixed reviews, but that's every fragrance. The more popular something is, the more you're going to see the mixed reviews because more people are going to smell it. So you're going to see more hateful shit on it, just like you're going to see abundance of great stuff. For the like $22 it goes for now, I say just take a risk. Thank you, Randy. That's hilarious. Would y'all like to know, instead of saying Randy Beaver, because that's his name, and then the address, he put your decant sugar daddy. My man. Oh, I gotta love Randy. That's hilarious. Don't forget to smell your arms before you head out. It is pretty solid, Rick. I gotta say, it literally like brought my energy down and calmed me. I find it to be a very soothing tobacco fragrance, and it is clearly similar to Tobacco Vanille. But honestly, I kind of like it a little bit more because it's relaxing. It kind of has the effect of a soothing tea fragrance or a nice natural lavender-based fragrance. It just got that zen going for it, you know? This is so patchouli right here. I don't find it's all that earthy, Spencer. Not dirty earthy anyways. And then there's Franck Boclet. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is a good one. For the $75, this is a great pickup. I could have swore there was a tea note in here because it's so soothing. It's not overly sweet. It's not crazy spicy. It's not as spicy as a Tobacco Vanille. It's rich, but still doesn't wear super heavy. Man, it's such a good one. Such a good one. I really like it. It is nice, and it's super cheap, and people are just haters. I've said it many times. We got 8 billion people in the world, and 7 billion of them are haters. There's only 1 billion good people in this world. I'm confident it's that ratio. 7 billion haters and 1 billion good people. Yeah, that's probably the realistic balance. Here we get full review. Hours into the frag. Smell Dior Sauvage if you dare. It's the worst thing I've ever smelled in the department. So I bought a 60 ml because Fragrance Buy stocked it. It comes in Friday. We'll probably do a live stream unboxing with that and the other two that I got with it. I got a Gentleman's Society Extreme and a Mugler cologne come together so I can compare it to the old Terry Mugler cologne that I have. But I bought those three. We'll probably do that Monday. We got another part of this haul on Friday that we're going to do. But Monday, that comes in Friday, so I'll probably do that Monday. And then I'll do a full review on Sauvage after because might as well get the views, right? Recorded video that will build over time. I'll be my own judge. I've heard a lot of negativity about it, you know. I'm not happy about the water-based shit either. I don't care for water-based fragrances. But I'm going to give it a fair shake. I mean, hell, I bought it with intent, you know, so. Great live. Yeah, it's time to shut it down. We're hitting literally in 10 seconds, hitting that hour and a half mark. We had about 200 people again today at our peak. I appreciate you guys coming and hang. I really do. Thank you to everybody who gave super chats. Welcome to all the new members this week. We've got a decent amount of new members this week as well and some renewals. I appreciate you guys. Great suggestions, everyone. You all get a soft live stream clap. And we got 7 more from this haul. We bought 10 in that live stream. So we got 4 today, 3 in a recorded video tomorrow. It's either 3 or 4, and then the other 3 or 4, I forgot how I got it split, will be live stream Friday because I can't stream on Thursday, and we don't typically stream on Wednesdays. So make sure to like the stream on your way out. Check out today's blue fragrance video if you haven't yet. The list has mixed up a bit from last year. Got people criticizing me for not doing the same fucking fragrances over and over. They want me to be Jeremy, I guess. Shout outs to Jeremy and his redundant ass videos. So I guess that's what everybody wants fragrance videos to be. So check that out if you haven't yet. I will catch you guys on the next one. And as far as live streams, I will see you on Friday. Y'all have a good one.